The entire incel thing confuses me. The fact that people even would call me one confuses me. Because incels are usually dudes that can't get laid, can't find a girlfriend. Because of it, they blame the women instead of the patriarchy brainwashing them. Most of these dudes want a traditional marriage where the woman is barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen. But it seems that that's usually what most women are anyway when they get married for a time. They don't want career women is what they're saying. Well, you can find women that are not career women all over the fucking place. Go to a Christian conservative church and you'll find bushels of it. I don't see why they don't just like join an Amish or Mennonite community or something. Or like a conservative Christian church. If you're an incel, join a conservative Christian church. You'll find your trad wife easily. Of course, when I come out and say, misogyny is bad, these fucking retards call me a simp and then get mad that I call them retarded for calling me a simp. It's like this bitch called me a creeper once, so I called her a bitch, and then she called me a misogynist. I said, well, you called me a creeper, you fucking bitch. So I mean, like, if you spitfire at me, I'm gonna spitfire at you. Probably a lot less than you will, because you'll go and troll me. We're all probably at a certain time just get bored and leave you alone because you're gonna talk shit anyway. A lot of you consider yourself Christians who talk shit about me. Even though you haven't read about 120 verses in the Bible that say gossip is what you're going to go to hell over. See, in hell, Christians. I don't really want a traditional wife. I mean, I want one that wants to have children, but that's 2/3 of men want to have wives that want to have children. I don't care if she sits at home and smokes weed and plays video games all day, as long as we eat something and maybe go for a walk every once in a while to get some exercise, and the kids aren't bored and hateful towards us, and we're good and loving parents, and give them hugs and kisses and read them bedtime stories and stuff, which is what kids like. Generation X males tend to be, when they become fathers later in life, at this point in time, tend to become better dads. I don't see why you wouldn't give me a chance. I'm not that mean of a person. In fact, a lot of people consider me one of the nicest people they've ever met. A lot of the cops around here like me because I'm not out there saying I don't want any problems to them. They tell me to move on, I move on. If they talk to me, I'm nice to them. They know that this kind of makes me suicidal sometimes, but I have ways around it. It's your age-phobia. It's your hypocrisy if you're a Christian, being hateful. It's your classism if you're a Bernie Sanders supporter or a Christian and being a classist. I can get money, I just can't go to school and hit up women at the same time because I would like to be on the honor roll again, and I'm not satisfied to just have B's or a 3-point average. Excuse me. Forgive me. I'm not Satan. I'm not even close to Satan. But I'm probably more Christ-like than a Christian is, because I'm an atheist. So, no, I'm not an incel. I'm somebody that faces age-phobic and classist women over Tinder, and then IRL, it's just a bunch of like, oh, look at all these money worshippers that are also, quote-unquote, democratic socialists. Yeah, deal with the fact that you're poor and older and an atheist. That has nothing to do with being an incel. It has to do with your bigotry. I'm not here to argue with you. If you got to argue with me, move along, go to hell, and fuck yourself. I'm not here to do it. You need to get past the bigotry first. And your entitlement to be a bigot, Christian. Just because you're a Christian does not mean that this country is a goddamn monarchy and that Christians are owed anything. Your oligarchy needs to end. You are not owed something because of your religion. You are not entitled to something just because you have a dick or a vagina or are young or old. You are not entitled to anything other than life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. If you're going to be a bigot and troll me, you're not my follower. You're not my friend. I don't like you. I don't see why you invite me to your chats and things. I don't like you. You make fun of me. So I got to make fun of you in return. And it never ends because you choose to be an asshole. I choose to be an asshole in return. That doesn't mean that I'm always an asshole. It doesn't mean I'm always a nice guy either. It means I'm a man and a human being and I have emotions. And you mocking me for it makes you the asshole. So, yeah, don't do that. I don't hang out with people a lot because I don't really like them. They appear fake to me. Like I'll hang out in a group of people and it's like, oh, everybody's hooking up but me. Everybody's getting kisses from the girls but me. Why would I hang out with Gen Z if you're going to be a bunch of age-phobic bigots and not date me? Oh, I don't have enough money. Oh, I am too old. You're an ableist. I have no tolerance for your bigotry.